Thank you. My name is Vincent Wood, and I work for AstaReal, the #1 company for natural astaxanthin. And there are 4 main topics here, and it's why is astaxanthin the 21st century anti-aging molecule, followed by innovative products from around the world, what kind of astaxanthin products are being made, and then myth busting. I want to destroy some of the interesting and misleading information out there and set the record straight for astaxanthin. And then to summarize what I've spoken about. Right now, astaxanthin is the hottest ingredient, and as of 2012, the rise of astaxanthin and its awareness has risen incredibly. And research backs up its claims. That's the most important thing you need to know. And astaxanthin from algae is the #1 thing to remember. So why is it the 21st century anti-aging molecule? Well, if you look at this one, it's the human functional capacity versus age. And as you know, we get older and stronger. And the key separator here is how well you maintain your lifestyle, okay? And as you age, the functional ability of individuals will change accordingly to your lifestyle and your behavior. So eventually some people will reach a disability threshold, and therefore patient care, medical expenses rise, and it's very expensive, right? But if you look after yourself, the key differential is that you can stay independent and you can live a long, healthy, high-quality life. That's the principle behind astaxanthin. And a survey done in USA, these are the two most important feedbacks from the people who want to live age. The emotional stress that aged people can provide to their children is quite severe, and also medical expenses and health insurance are very high, no matter where in the world. So the key is to use astaxanthin as a preventative molecule to keep you healthy for longer. Taiwan, here's some of the demographics. It has a very high aging population. It has moved in the 90s from an aging to an aged population now. So only second to Japan, Taiwan has the highest number of old people, okay? So we want to help improve that. So the types of innovations that we can have are numerous. We talk about pills and capsules and tablets, but here we're introducing a new one called the AstaReal Clear technology. It's water soluble, it has high heat stability, high clarity, wide pH range, good taste, and ready to use. So there are already several kinds of products, especially some from Japan and also in Taiwan, that uses the water-soluble astaxanthin. So you can see in probiotics, antioxidant vegetable mix, one by Yakult, and also collagen one as well. So you can see a variety of combinations with astaxanthin that you can make to create a synergistic formulation. Here's some anti-aging benefits in the news. Some miracle pill. Anybody know Heidi Klum, the famous Victoria's Secret model, and the actress Gwyneth Paltrow? They're all like believers of astaxanthin to maintain their beauty in their later years. So if you haven't tried it, please try. I recommend. And who likes chocolate? Yeah? Now you can have chocolate without the guilt. Okay? So some people can survive with chocolate. New one from Estée Chop UK, Cambridge Science University. They have like astaxanthin and flavonols from the dark chocolate. Also another one from the USA, good cacao as well. So they combine many benefits of the antioxidant properties of chocolate with astaxanthin. So now you can enjoy chocolate without guilt. Another technology is the cold water soluble AstaReal. It's like enables you to use sachet versions as well instead of liquid or capsules. So it dissolves in under 30 seconds, and you can mix it into an array of beverages of your choice: orange juice, grapefruit juice, or even your favorite alcoholic drink. You know, you can do that as well. Okay. And here are some of the products from Europe. We got the astaxanthin micropills you see in a sachet, and you can pour directly into your mouth. And one in Switzerland, that uses a whole host of ingredients to create a sachet to pour into cold water. So lots of ideas for anti-aging product concepts. So, myth busting. Not all astaxanthin is the same. Here's one of the things that commonly people confuse with. Krill oil. Everyone knows krill oil, right? Okay. When you read it, it's like good source of omega-3s and then astaxanthin, all right? But when you actually look at the content of astaxanthin, it's so small, okay? It's less than 1 milligram. And most of the studies, clinical studies, that say you have to take between 4 and 12 milligrams daily to get any clinical benefit, okay? So krill oil is great for omega fatty acids, EPA and DHA, but when they say astaxanthin, it's just for color, okay? You have to take one proper from algae. The other one is that not all astaxanthin is the same. It's because of the way it is produced. There are 3 kinds of popular ways: open pond, tubular system, and a closed tank, okay? And the AstaReal system is based on a closed tank system, which has constant lighting, okay? And that's very important because that allows the cells to make astaxanthin consistently. But when you have outdoor systems, you've got day and night, okay? And that changes the composition inside the algae. So we're talking about the purity. And purity means potency as well. For example, we have here the AstaReal system and the purity of astaxanthin. It's made up of a variety of esters. We also have an outdoor tubular system from one company, another company, and then an outdoor system. And when you see I labeled here in red boxes, these are the green and dark green areas which symbolizes contaminations, okay? We call it chlorophyll, phenylphosphide, phenylphytin. And these, if you take too much of it, you're going to get photo hypersensitivity or like allergic reactions when you go out in the sunlight. So it matters a great deal of how the algae is produced. Also, here we tested the AstaReal stability against another one, and in accelerated conditions. No mercy, we just tortured the material. And then you can see that it rapidly degrades, whereas the AstaReal stays very stable. So that would affect the product stability and shelf life. So you have to ensure to get the purest source of algae astaxanthin. And then this one here, I don't know if you have heard yet, but synthetic versus natural. The synthetic version is abundant and it's been used in fish farming to color the salmon pink and trout pink as well. Okay, but it's not the same as the natural astaxanthin for many reasons. Here you will see that most of the synthetic stuff is not approved by the FDA as a human supplement. Also, it's never been directly tested for safety in humans and never proven to have any health benefits in any human clinical trials. And it's synthesized from petrochemicals. Okay, that's the synthetic stuff. But when you look at the natural algae version, you have regulatory approvals, you have almost 2 decades of clinical backup of studies, and also grown in natural algae as nature intended. Okay, so that's like very important to remember. So whenever someone tries to push astaxanthin, you have to ask, where's it from? Okay. Now, to wrap this up, because I'm pushing it for time, you have to remember this, that if you look at the clinical literature out there, there's like over 400 health-related studies, but 90 clinical studies. And more than 50% of these clinical studies are AstaReal. Okay? So we can claim that AstaReal is the most clinically studied brand of astaxanthin in the world. So you can ensure that the material you take is efficacious. Another point, choose natural algae. Okay? And another one is that, sure, I can take foods, I can take salmon every day, or crab, or shrimp, but you have to take a lot. For example, in a 6 milligram dose, right, efficacious amount, you got to eat 200 grams of wild salmon every day. Okay, okay, I like salmon too, but it's not that much. 7 crab sandwiches or 12 shrimp cocktails. Okay, that's how much you have to take in normal foods to get it. So you have to take it in a concentrated pill form. And then, in order to get 1 month's effect of astaxanthin, you're going to have 3 fillets of salmon every day to get the equivalent of 1 bottle of effect. Okay? So really, you can try to do it from food, but no one eating enough. You have to take it from the pill. And my own personal experience with astaxanthin, just to wrap things up, this was me when I was in 2003, and I moved to Japan from UK, and I enjoyed life too much, and I got fat. Okay? And then my liver also was damaged as well. So, what I do, take exercise, take astaxanthin, 6 months later, it all come all nice and thin again, and my liver went back to normal. So, for anybody, no matter what age, young or old, astaxanthin can also help you, keep your body in good shape and healthy as well. Okay? So, I can say that nobody can go back to start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending, see, with astaxanthin. So, very sorry that I had to hurry through this, but if you want more information, questions, and see more products, please come to the booth at M1207. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention.